Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to master map awareness and game awareness. A very popular topic that some people have been asking me down in the comments, so I thought why not break it down in its own separate video. So we actually end up starting on the bad side, right? Which obviously isn't ideal. We go through and it's actually the worst possible start. The guy takes me out, takes the rest of the team out, and we end up spawning once again on the bad side. So 20 seconds in, right? What I want to do is I don't want to lose too much time here, so we're going to go through, we're going to try to make a play, but more importantly, we want to try lock down some time for P2. Now, you saw right there, I started frying my teammate, obviously it was accidental, but yeah, we go through, we take out one. Now, I could get on the hill right now, but instead I'm going to wait, because there's a guy on my right, and I want to basically play this head glitch for a second. So I'm going to play the head glitch, go through the right, and as soon as my teammate on the left peaks, I'm going to be able to push through and help him out. So what you constantly want to be doing is looking at your minimap and basically making plays based on that. Now, I'm so used to it where sometimes I forget the concept that a lot of people don't really look at their minimap to make plays. Now, I guess I'm just tuned to it because I've been practicing for so long, but 100% it's like one of the most important factors to my decision making is constantly looking at the minimap and kind of just reassuring myself where the team's going to be, you know, reinforcing the idea that the opponents are going to be coming from this angle, and just kind of a good way to go through and see where you can spot the opponents. We go through, we get one, we get two, and now we're in a situation where we know they're going to spawn on the right hand side, so we're going to go through, and I get very unfortunate there with the melee. I feel like I did pretty well there. We got one melee off, so we made him one shot. We weren't quite able to finish him off. Now this is where your game awareness has to be key. So we go through, we get one, and straight away I should have turned around and watched this area. So although I spawned there, I knew they were going to spawn on the left hand side, essentially kind of like P3 they were going to spawn. So what I should have done is backed off, played my life, and just watched that corner. So I knew exactly what to do, but the problem was my timing. So I was a second or two too late. We go through, jump out the window, we get a really good drop shot, we take that guy out. I'm going to pre-fire the window because it's such a deadly spot. We want to make sure we're holding that. And now again, look at the minimap. What area is clear, right? The left area is clear. So we go through, my teammates get taken out, we go through, we get the trade, constantly watching the right, making sure we're watching the middle. I know they're going to be in front of me here. I've got a trophy to work with, so as soon as I see that nade, I'm going to back off, use a trophy. And I want you to notice again, look how we use that stun grenade. Okay, we use a stun grenade as a bit of insurance to back off, help us out. We go through, strafe this area, and at this point it's just about jumping around, using the momentum to your side, go through, and with 40 seconds left, we're in a really good position here with the time just ticking towards us right now. We're doing really good. 30 seconds, I know they're going to be around us, so I'm just going to snake this area. We spot them slowly, and again, playing really well right now. We're not doing too much in terms of engagements, but that's okay. The main area, the main thing I'm focusing on now is controlling the game, controlling the tempo of the map, and just overall the point of just the hard point. So go through, my teammates on that side of things, just go through the left hand side, and let's kind of break down why we're going through the left. Well, logically the left just makes sense because if I go through the middle, I'm more likely to run into an opponent. So instead of doing that, I decided to go through the left. I know the opponents are going to be through the middle, so watch this. Okay, we jump across. As soon as we jump across, we center onto him. Great kill. As we center onto him, we're walking backwards just to make sure we're locking down middle. Now I know they're going to come through middle, so my main kind of thing to do right now is to get into a great spot, watch over my teammates, and basically just lock down as much time as possible. So we're going to snake this area, and well, I thought I was going to snake it, but one thing I should have noticed, right, was nobody had our back for the full flank, and looking back at things, it was pretty obvious they were going to flank me. It was just a matter of time. So I definitely should have backed off, held the flank, but that's okay. We go through. The last guy is going to be on my right hand side. As soon as he got that stun off, it was basically, I was kind of chalked from there, which is okay. And I want you guys to notice that when you die, it doesn't really matter. What happens is, what matters is what you do off your spawn. So right now I know the next hard point's on the right, so I'm immediately going to rotate. So I'm watching this middle cross, and I'm just thinking to myself, right, what is the hardest spot for them to see me at? It's going to be the top. So I'm going to go to the top. Now, even though I don't exactly fry out here, my main focus isn't to get any kills, but it's to stay alive, have some map presence, and look, that's bullshit. I can't lie. I chucked a stun on the floor there. I wanted it to bounce back, ended up bouncing back onto me, and just didn't really help me out. My teammates are all dead right now, so I'm in a scenario where it's kind of like, you know, kind of dangerous for me to be up here in terms of the map position. There's all enemies around me. We go through, and I'm just trying to see where the opponent is. I 100% should have looked at the alleyway, and that was just poor from me. I was in such a good spot. Instead of just looking over the window like that, I should have looked in the alleyway, made sure everything was fine, and waited for my teammates. But we go through, really good centering there to get the kill. I'm going to jump across now because there's still plenty of time to work with, making sure we get a bit of momentum to our side. We jump across, we spot somebody on the right, we take him out. That's a two-piece. We know the last guy's going to be in the hill, so we're just checking each corner, and the third guy comes behind me. So once again, it's about pacing, understanding the map. Now I'm looking at the score, and I'm like, right, we spawned on the next hardpoint. This is so crucial. at this point, you don't want to rotate, so you don't want to go to old. You just want to hold the new angle and look at the minimap. Okay, this is as simple as it is. Look at the minimap, look where the area is empty, and just watch that area. And you're going to see right here, we go through, we get one, we spot the second, we take him out, we look at the empty area, and look how easy that 3-piece was. I went to a head glitch, I got the first kill, the guy wasn't looking at me, the second kill, the guy wasn't looking at me, and the third kill, the guy was running out in the open. So 3 kills in a row, very easy to get, and if you can kind of manipulate spawns, go through map positions, play power positions, you're going to notice that you don't even need to have incredible gun skill. You can rely on game sense alone to get you like a 1.5 KD, and then you can really just rely on those extra kind of mechanics and skills that we go through in our videos to really get that edge and hopefully get like a 2 KD and a win and just everything you kind of want in the game. So now we're up by almost 200 points here, absolutely frying them. I'm going to watch over my teammates, but more importantly, I'm trying to watch the flank. I'm trying to just make sure that my teammates are safe on the hill and they only have that one door to worry about. As long as they have that one door to worry about, we should be good. We go through, we get a 4-piece, and now it's time to rotate. We turn around, absolutely fry that guy again. Our mechanics are very, very solid right there, doing the drop shot. We're going to go through, and I want to notice again one thing I do here. As soon as I go through, I take the gun, I actually pick up the Vaznev because I was aware that we were going to go into a close quarter combat. So just a small situation like that where you pick up an SMG, I think that's such an important thing to have to your game. We go through, I didn't realize that guy was going to push me, but let's see what happens on the 4 spawn. So 4 of us go down, so we end up spawning on the left here. I actually end up spawning on the right, so there's no point in me rotating around. I'm just going to go with my teammates and see if we can break the hill. So I'm watching over the teammate that's running past me. My other teammate's with me. I'm going to go through the top pair, and for me it's about constantly trying to challenge the opponents from different angles, making it hard for them. We go through, now we have plenty of time to work with, okay? Remember that. We only need 22 seconds, so I'm not in a rush here. I'd rather push once and basically get the victory than, you know, just push aggressive, die, and then have to do the same thing. So I'm going to go through, we chuck a nade over, we get rid of the trophy system, waiting for my teammates to support me right now, and we make this guy one shot, so I'm in such a good spot right now to push through, contest for a second, and as soon as my teammate gets that kill, there you go, we're going to push through. The last guy goes down, 3 go down. The last guy's on the right here. That was a bit of an overextensive push. I didn't need to do that right there. I wanted to back my teammate, and I kind of got over aggressive, but as you can see, I'm doing nothing crazy. I'm on like 17 kills, but you can just see from the way we're playing overall as a team, we're doing really well. Now look at the minimap, okay? So I know that this alleyway is clear, so I'm waiting for my team. As soon as they push out, I'm going to help them. So you see right there, I jump out. That's okay. If me dying there is okay, because what happens is my teammates get the trades. Now ideally for me, my teammate that jumps out the tunnel, he engages first and I get the trade on him. But I'm happy to be the bait sometimes, and that was one of those scenarios where I was essentially the bait, my teammates get the trade. This was a good play in hindsight, and then I kind of messed up. So it was a good play to chuck a stun. I maybe should have cooked a grenade and went round, because once that stun hit, I kind of had the advantage. But what I did is I basically went into his pre-aim, which is never ideal. We watch the middle here, we watch the lobby, we make this guy one shot, we chuck a stun straight away, go prone for the drop shot, take him out, and just like that we're able to win the game. Now I think that was a very clean performance. We basically put them in the 100-point club. Obviously wasn't quite like that, but they literally we got double their points and more. So really good performance, and I feel like a lot of the fundamentals there was in that gameplay. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.